entertainment. Vicious. What? Vicious entertainment.
Here today, gone tomorrow. Some shit hard to believe it. They say the good die young. We lost our faith in Jesus. Shed a tip for the homie. Kids won't see him for Christmas. No mama cook.
They're here, y'all. In Detroit, they're saying they are here. Did you guys see what happened in Detroit yesterday? In the meanwhile, check this out. Look at this. A tornado came through. Look at this. Look at these crazy clouds in Detroit, Michigan, y'all. So apparently the Anunnaki has been tapping to the radio of Detroit, Michigan military base. Now, all of this was swept under the rug and no one was talking about it until today. There was a small town in Michigan that was getting interferences. They lost power and all of a sudden, y'all, they saw a huge blue plasma orb manifest out of the portal out of the sky. But over here, it looks red. It looks like something is on fire. Now, at the same time, this blue orb was telepathically talking to the people, y'all.
Oh, an entire neighborhood had their phones taken over for about 2 minutes. And on there, it also said, "We are the Anunnaki. We are here." Yeah, first there was a military base that had this happen. And of course, everything gets pushed under the rug and hushed. And now it happened in Michigan in a small town, in a neighborhood. And they said after their phones were taken over and this happened, they all saw flashing lights outside.
Which was this video over here. He said there was a blue plasma orb that manifested out of nowhere, started flashing, and all of a sudden the sky turned into this violent red color. And look at all these clouds, y'all, look.
Phones were taken over and this happened. They all saw flashing lights outside. This was about 10 o'clock at night, so they went outside to see this flashing light. It was a huge ball of like plasma, they said, and it just sat there hovering, watching them. They all said that they could hear telepathically something or someone talking to them saying, "We are here to save you."
And y'all, don't forget the doomsday plane has just landed, y'all. Something big is going down, y'all. What do you guys feel? Please let me know down in the comments below. Like, follow, and share for more videos like this. Let's get it, y'all.
When they see these ships land and the motherfuckers that get off them look just like us. And that's what a lot of our own guys and goddesses gonna do when these ships start landing down a little lower and niggas get off looking just like us, but with a way brighter glow. I'm talking about brighter than the sun. You ain't gonna be able to look at them if your frequency ain't high enough. Cause we are luminous beings. They ain't been breathing oxygen. They you though, they your family, your cosmic family, but they ain't been breathing oxygen, so they radiant like at our full strength. And niggas gonna fall down and prostrate when they see him thinking that it's Jesus returning. And they gonna be like, "Get your goofy ass up. Ain't no Jesus, nigga. We you. Get your ass up, nigga." It's Ezekiel's wheel. That's what these wheels was about. He was describing the mothership returning and releasing her commander.
Anunnaki broadcasted a message through people's TVs in Georgia. Okay, I have video proof of this. This is crazy. This is crazy. They were talking about a galactic war that is going on, and that they are among us, and that recent meteorite that just came down was actually alien technology. Okay, this is real, guys. We are being contacted. We are being contacted right now. Okay? I'm going to show you the video right now. I'm going to show you right now.
My name is General Zod. I come from a world far from yours. I have journeyed across an ocean of stars to reach you. For some time, your world has sheltered one of my citizens. I request that you return this individual to my custody. For reasons unknown, he has chosen to keep his existence a secret from you. He will have made efforts to blend in. He will look like you, but he is not one of you. To those of you who may know of his current location, the fate of your planet rests in your hands. To Kal-El, I say this: to render within 24 hours, or watch this.
Now that y'all done woke up and not going to church anymore, they gave you somebody else to believe was coming down to save you. The Anunnaki. Oh man, so Super Saiyan ninjas from the sky is gonna come save us from our plight. Same old play. When are we as a people gonna give up this savior from the sky trope? Ain't nobody come and save you. You know why? Because you don't need saving. Everything you need to save yourself, the Creator has already given you. We just have to tap in. And that's what they don't want us talking about. They want to stay looking up to the sky, hoping that somehow, some way, some being that's more powerful than us is going to feel so sorry for us, they just going to come take us out of our plight. Does that make sense to you? Even if the Anunnaki were real, which I do believe in extraterrestrials, I do believe they exist. But even if they were real and they came down to earth, would they be willing to help a people that have just given up, that are just so pitiful and lazy and haven't even tried to do the real work, don't even know what their melanin is, haven't tried to activate their melanin, don't talk about their melanin, the superpower that literally is the way out of this mess? Do you think they would be so inclined to help somebody like that? Be reasonable. We don't need the Anunnaki. We do not need Jesus. We don't need anything except knowing ourselves. Know thyself. See, they told you that was satanic and demonic. They don't want you knowing about yourself. But that's really where that's the best place to start. I know I am. I'm not here to save nobody either, except myself. If I could help along the way, that's cool, but I'm only here to save myself. And me and what I know I need is all I need. Stop falling for everything.
It ain't gonna go like that. The Anunnaki are here. The Galactic Confederation is here. Majority of the spaceships that y'all see, the people report, that's the Galactic Confederation. That ain't even the Anunnaki. That ain't even that's just the Galactic Confederation. Wait till the Lyras come through. Wait till the blue avians come from under the ground. Wait till you get the Anunnaki. See, we would be like half-blood Anunnaki. We've been here a little bit. No, wait till you see these pure-blooded Anunnaki. Look just like me and you. They're gonna be luminous though, glowing, 100 feet tall. Physique's chiseled. You think I'm cut? Nah, you ain't seen cut. Wait till you see your ancestors. They here. Do not let this go over y'all head. Your government all around the world needs elites. They panic. They panic because there was too many of us waking up. Alright? They didn't free Larry Hoover. They missed that deadline. Okay? They supposed to did that. They missed it. They didn't miss it. They just thought shit was the game. That nigga fucking, we ain't letting shit go. Okay, cool. You right, don't worry about it.
Anunnaki Galactic War updates. Let's fucking go. Also, I had to put the fucking big light on because I got a lot of fucking updates. First, Las Vegas, out of fucking control. Out of control. Now, for the last couple days, the people in Las Vegas have been reporting nothing going on, nothing strange, nothing really happening. I was getting mixed messages for a little bit that they were seeing some activity, but nothing like major, bro. Out of fucking nowhere. Today, yesterday. Listen, I got this all written down. Tropicana in the Las Vegas Valley, severe weather causing power outages, flight delays, property damages. 500 still without power as of an hour ago. And this is from the Las Vegas Sun. Out of fucking nowhere. They were saying nothing was happening. That's how we should have known that something big was about to happen. Just like happened with New Jersey, just like happened in PA, just like happened in California. So if you didn't see in these pictures, the fucking power lines, the power line poles are down, but the light poles are up. And then the trees are up, but then in other areas, they're all completely fucking down. Crazy windstorms. People also are not eating in Las Vegas. They have no appetite. A woman came on and said just in the past couple days, she's lost 3 pounds. And they've been having sleep issues. They've been waking up earlier, waking up earlier, or found themselves sleeping in longer. But yeah, that's fucking Las Vegas. I'll put some more pictures up so you guys can see. Insane, because for a couple days we weren't hearing anything out of Vegas. That's how you know something's about to hit hard. Listen, also, we hadn't been hearing anything from Connecticut. I got a woman messaging me from Vernon, Connecticut, said they just got fucking hammered too. Hit hard with thunderstorms. The wildest, this is her words, the wildest, loudest crack and rumble. Just like I heard. That shit almost brought me to my knees. So if this is the same, I fucking get it. She said it hit so hard out of the blue, she started screaming. Trees have also been hit by lightning and have been lit on fire. Also, lack of appetite in Connecticut. They were another one with, nothing here. Boom, out of nowhere. All right, so I'm just going to go down the line here. South Mississippi, North Mississippi, ear ringing. Sky sounds like it's cracking, more cracking. Strange lightning, low to the ground clouds, and no appetite. Same in North Mississippi. Sounds like garbage cans are rolling around in the sky. Las Vegas, we covered. Oklahoma, body pains, and this is in Tulsa, body pains, insomnia, micro storms with huge raindrops. That's the second time I heard that the raindrops are humongous. They're big, but they feel light when they hit you. All right, Georgia, been raining for 6 weeks straight, feels like controlled weather, because here's the thing, especially, and I can confirm this from my state of Pennsylvania, the storms will happen and then we'll get the warning. Now, usually Doppler radar will get the warning that day beforehand. 5 o'clock today, 6 o'clock today. No, we're getting them at the time of the storm or after, saying storms are about to happen. They're off. These are not, they're not able to figure this out ahead of time anymore like they used to. Louisiana said the same thing. The most loudest and longest booming, cracking noises they've ever heard. It was so bad it shook the apartment buildings that these people were in. Los Angeles, no appetite. West Virginia, which we also hadn't heard a lot from, loud booming lightning for 2 to 3 days straight. This lady was coming out of Martinsburg. Kansas, that's another one we hadn't heard from. Remember, we hadn't heard nothing from Kansas. It was on our list of ley line states. The air feels off. People are collapsing from heat stroke. Her pets have been acting erratic, and all pets in the fucking state, period. What else we got here? This is another thing, that the adults can't see the bad weather coming, just pops up out of nowhere. Residents are becoming more reclusive in a usually social community. That makes me sad. That's how you know. That's how you know everything's fucking off, right? That's how you know, especially when you start talking about the eating. Bro, I got at least 17 states now. I had 12 earlier. Like 16 states where nobody can eat. Are you kidding me? This is spiritual warfare. All right, North Carolina today, and this is today's stuff, just to let you know. This isn't just the past week, unless they say this has been going on the past week, but they tell me about it today. This is all today's stuff. North Carolina, colored lightning during the sunrise. West Virginia, again, loss of appetite. It's been a couple weeks. Last week was constant explosions. Sounded like fireworks, but saw nothing in the sky. Oh, it's the 4th of July. People do fireworks for weeks and weeks. There's nothing in the sky. Where's the works? We hear the fire, but where's the works? I don't see them. And West Virginia stated that this was happening for an hour straight. Also, West Virginia is reporting clear skies to the point where the stars are visible and they're getting these storms. No rain, clear skies, not a cloud in the sky, but lightning storms. Appalachia has hit me up. Loss of appetite. Loud booming, of course, and the ringing in the ears is continuing in Appalachia. Ontario, Canada, we finally got with them. They've been letting us know that their ears are ringing off and on. They haven't, this is Lake Erie, the other side of Lake Erie, and the French Canadians are reporting clear, that they're in the clear, which every time someone says they're in the clear, it happens to them the next day. So French Canadians, just keep on watch. It's just moving down, moving up, actually, north. Ohio, stormy, loss of appetite. When they do force themselves to eat, it's porcelain god time. This isn't I'll save that for the end. Okay. Texas, Lubbock area. Thunder, louder than usual. High-pitched screeching frequencies. Lightning flashes, different colors again. Weird low cloud formations. That's the second low cloud formation state I got. Missouri, sleeping 12 hours a day. Overeating. So that's the opposite of the appetite reduction. A couple people in Missouri said that they're eating too much out of the blue, that they normally don't eat like that. Vernon, Connecticut, we were talking about them because they had just been hit. Indiana, a gentleman came on and wanted to let me know that in the past couple days he's lost 11 pounds. This is making me very scared with the not eating. I'll give you guys some tips. People have been coming on, dietitians, nutritionists have been coming on and letting me know what to tell you guys. Washington State, clear skies, but non-stop high-pitched ringing in the ears. Now, this woman came on and said that she has tinnitus, right? And this don't feel like tinnitus. She said it's way more painful and way more consistent than her regular tinnitus symptoms. Our Alaskan cousins also said that they're having trouble eating as well, and they're getting the booming. Hawaii just tapped in. I'm not hearing a whole lot from Hawaii and Alaska, but they're getting symptoms too. It's starting to move out. I don't know if it's moving up, down at this point, because it's just everywhere. It's fucking everywhere. Well, we don't even know what to expect next. What are we supposed to expect next? I don't fucking know. But let's go through the states that are suffering with no appetite and what you guys can do to kind of combat that. Like we said, Mississippi, right now it's like almost the whole entire state of Mississippi. Tennessee, Texas, Arizona, Georgia, California, Nevada, Appalachia. Oh, well, that's not real. Appalachia isn't really it engulfs or encompasses more than one state. But in Appalachia, that area, they're also having a hard time with eating. Ohio, Indiana, Connecticut, like we said, Louisiana, Hawaii, Oklahoma, Alaska. They're saying plain and bland. So your crackers, your applesauce, your bananas, your white rice, then your fruits to keep you hydrated. Watermelon, any kind of melon, grapefruit, and coconut water. Bro, this is insane. I can't even keep up. I might have to start doing 2 updates a fucking day at this point. So that's all the updates I have thus far. This is July 2nd. If you guys have anything more, keep letting me know. I write everything down as it comes in, and then I do one big video. If you guys like me to do smaller videos as they are coming in, I can do that too, but I sometimes find it's easier to just let everything come in and then put everything out that I know. That's kind of how I got mixed up in the middle last night with yesterday with Las Vegas. But yeah, it's just boom, 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 boom. At this point, it seems like total global domination is afoot.
What the Anunnaki said. This is how you know that these are not made up things from people's imagination, because everything is too factual. Like this necklace, right?
Right.
People online were like, yeah, is that Buddhist, or that's this or that? It's none of that. Like I just try to find the answers to things. So
Is that a ship wheel?
I designed this because this is that thing that you see that all the Anunnaki guys that look like a wristwatch, and they always have it, and you're always trying to see what that is.
Yeah, what is that?
It is a time, and it's a compass. It's a timekeeping compass.
That's what that is?
Yeah. So that's what made the carrier of great importance, because he was able to do things that were magical in nature, like go somewhere and get right back. Like, you know what I mean?
So, yeah,
like
that thing on the wrist was a compass?
A timekeeping
compass.
Yeah. Right. So you had to believe in things that didn't exist at some point, like magnetics and distance and probabilities and
right.
That's how, like, if you were to read like thousands of books about people that knew a bunch of shit. Like, you start finding out that it's not really about knowing anything. It's about where to go to get the information. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, when we look at all the ruins all around the world, like, we're not seeing ruins of colleges and universities and all of that. We're seeing temples and synagogues and churches, but people don't understand that that's where that information was coming from for that period of time. When we went to these temples, they weren't in there singing and reading from a book. They were in there being taught things that they were able to go put into practice. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, they were being taught art, agriculture. You know what I mean? Like, they were being taught.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they had some very bizarre knowledge too. They had a detailed knowledge of cosmology. They had a really detailed knowledge of our solar system.
100% of the writings across the world, whoever said anything about space or the universe or what was out there, why were all of them correct, Joe? It's not even possible. Like, how did they know that Mars was the red planet, and why was it a worldwide fact?
Right.
Planetarily, that Saturn had rings, like, based upon what information? Because nobody worldwide is disagreeing.
President Vladimir Putin had a secret meeting with the Anunnaki. Most of the UFO activity you see in the sky is these beings returning. They travel via Stargate and can be there 1 second and gone the next. They were too technologically advanced for Russia to monitor their ships. Kalashnikov bullets didn't work on these beings. They literally bounced right off of them. They had advanced plasma-based weapons that made light work of Russia's military. According to whistleblowers, Russia has 7 encounters with these beings. Typically, the Anunnaki govern areas that are entrenched with war. A lot of these beings take residence in subterranean parts of the planet. Some of the beings that fought in the Orion Wars are still worn on this planet. There's a lot of different entities in subterranean military bases. Most of the underground bases are reptilian cloning facilities. A lot of these bases are concealed in Antarctica. This is why Antarctica is so heavily guarded and protected by military. The people running this government aren't really human. They're reptilian shapeshifters. Politicians are just puppets. There's a shadow government behind them. The ancient stargates are reactivating and new beings are visiting the planet. As the years come, the Anunnaki will rebuild it.
Hard to believe because this stage is definitely set for some kind of attack and for the U.S. to make a move. Echelons of ETs that are also attendant on what's happening and realize that Israel is run by the Anunnaki. This is all throughout history, in the ancient writings, and so forth, in the Enki Enlil stories that Zechariah Sitchin, among other people, translated from the Sumerian tablets, and so on. So with that in mind, whenever you're dealing with Israel, you're dealing with the Anunnaki. And I really wish that would become commonplace understanding around the world so that we can stop focusing on Israel so much as really it's a country and it is under the beck and call of the Anunnaki. And that is because their bloodline most closely resembles, I imagine, the Anunnaki. But it doesn't mean that they are...
Yo, son. It's color. Something like this. I swear to God it is. I swear it is. That's them. Look how they moving around and shit. They talking to us. I swear to God. Yo, look at that shit. Look at that shit. Look how slow they moving. It's almost over, y'all. Y'all see this shit right here on live in the fucking sky. And hit on motherfucking. Entertainment. Vicious. What? Vicious. Entertainment.